Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly reading for September 2025. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker, and I love doing monthly readings for all the zodiac signs here on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into your reading. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so whatever comes up, comes up. Also, if you don't feel like the message resonates for you, please don't try to force it, okay? If you're not resonating with the message, it's probably a message for another Aquarius out there, okay? Spiritual team, Untamed Elemental, what messages do you have for the Aquarius Collective? What messages do you have for the Aquarius Collective at this time? Okay, we had one that fell out. Let's see what we got. I'm going to read from the guidebook on these, but you got Praying Mantis, Praying Mantis, and the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to go ahead and read from the guidebook on these just because the messages are so in depth. I want to make sure you guys get every message you guys need from these. All right, let's start with the Praying Mantis. Praying Mantis appears when the medicine of meditation is most required. The more complex life gets, the more you will benefit from the truth offered by your inner sage. The price for this wisdom is to immerse yourself in the calm waters that exist beneath the waves of worldly distractions. Make space for the voice within to speak. Praying Mantis will guide you towards stillness and clarity. This is her territory. I like that. Okay, let's take a look at the Moon. Okay, so Moon summons your devotion. Your orbit is profound and necessary. Your intrinsic merit nourishes the lives of many, even if you don't realize it. Moon asks you to take stock of where you are placing your loyalty. Is your devotional energy aligned with your values and desires? If so, Moon invites you to deepen into your commitment with the conviction that the returns will be great. If not, Moon asks you to reorient your gravitational pull to align with more fruitful uses of your devotion. Okay, so for me, it feels like you guys are possibly feeling disconnected from your path or your journey at this time in some way, or you feel uncertain about where you want to go. And therefore, I think a lot of you guys are having trouble committing to one path or another because I think some of you guys are scared of either choosing or just still really unsure of what it is you actually want to do, which is why Spirit wants you to sit and meditate and really spend time considering what your next steps are, where you want to go. And then once you make a decision, they want you to fully commit and go for it. Because I think for some of you, and the theme of manifestation keeps coming up in these readings for this month, but I feel like some of you guys may be trying to manifest some sort of end goal, but not really sure which path is going to take you to that end goal. So let's say you want $1 million, but you're not sure if you should take this job, or this job. Spirit wants you to really sit and focus, and not only focus on the outcome, but focus more on what path is going to make more sense for you, going to align with your soul, your purpose, your desires, what makes you light up, what makes you happy. All of those things are factors that are going to go into making those decisions. And Spirit wants you to take that time to really sit and think about it and meditate about what is going to make the most sense for you. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what comes up for you guys. Spiritual team, Black Tarot, what messages do you have for the Aquarius Collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Aquarius Collective at this time? Okay, we did have one card that flipped out. Also, Aquariuses, if you're seeing this message after September 2025 and you were drawn to it for some reason, this isn't just limited to September. Okay, you can find this a year from now, a couple weeks from now. If the reading hits, it hits. It's meant for you. Okay, my readings are pretty timeless. So if you feel connected to this message, don't think that you've missed out on anything because I posted this in September. All right, so let's take a look at your cards. We have Judgment in reverse. We have the Son of Baskets in reverse, Justice, Mother of Baskets, and Ace of Baskets reversed. At the bottom of the deck, we have Three of Coins, Ace of Knives, Two of Baskets, Four of Knives, and the Empress. I like that. So seeing the Four of Knives come out at the bottom of the deck is definitely confirmation that you guys need to spend more time heavily considering, thinking, meditating, whatever that looks like for you. Journaling again, but taking time out of your day to really not do anything else but sit and meditate on what makes sense for you. For some of you, that could be through prayer, that could be sitting and talking with your ancestors or your altars, whatever it is that you guys connect with or do to help you feel more centered and aligned and to kind of help clear your mind and connect with whatever higher purpose, calling, or inner spiritual alignment you guys are looking for. But the Four of Knives definitely tells me like this is needed next to the Two of Baskets to align with your path, align with the journey, and not only the journey, but the people, places, and things that are going to take you exactly where you need to go. And Spirit also wants me to tell you that you are working in tandem with Spirit. So for a lot of you guys, working with your higher power, working with your ancestors, whoever it is that you work with on a spiritual level, they want you to know that you need to let them know what you want to do so they can help you achieve it. Okay, that's where this Ace of Knives comes in. There needs to be almost a conversation with your spiritual team about like what's happening. And until that happens, nothing's really going to be moving. That's why the commitment is really important at this time. And not only that, the Ace of Knives can also represent some sort of realization, a download, an aha moment, the light bulb going off, whatever you want to call it. But you can really only achieve it by taking time out from your daily tasks, routines, your work, whatever, and taking time out of this and getting into this space. For some of you, meditation looks like sitting there and painting. For some of you, meditation looks like driving. Now, I'm not saying close your eyes while you're driving, but for me personally, I know I tend to zone out in the shower and when I'm driving, and my mind just starts to think. I start thinking about like everything from things from the past to how I'm feeling right now, things that just happened. Okay, so whatever puts you in that trance state, trance like state, to where you can really sit and kind of like untangle your thoughts and start to really see the bigger picture or how you feel about things or what you're drawn to, attracted to, that is where the magic is going to happen with this Empress card. That is, I mean, the Empress is extremely fertile, and I don't just mean in a pregnancy sort of way, but she's very fertile when it comes to finances, creativity, abundance of any kind. If you want that abundance, you really got to sit and look at what your inner self is actually trying to tell you that it wants to do in this life, in this purpose that you are seeking to bring balance to. We have the Judgment in reverse and the Son of Baskets in reverse at the top of the deck, right next to the Justice card. So there could have been decisions made in the past for you guys or even recently that just did not necessarily work out, okay? And you guys are realizing like, hey, I can't keep struggling or I can't keep putting myself in positions where I'm unhappy or I don't feel, passionate about it or I don't feel connected to it on a soul level, whatever that means for you. You really got to commit. And even then, I feel like some of you guys have decided on a path, but you're not fully invested in it, or you're not excited about it, or you just don't have what that situation needs from you in order to make it successful for you. A lot of people can make money, I don't know, as politicians, but if that doesn't resonate for you and you don't love being a politician and you don't love working at the city, like, you're probably not going to be as successful as you want to be if you're not motivated, if you're not excited to go into work and achieve and strive and succeed. Like, yeah, picking a career is great. It'll get you through what you got to get through and pay the bills. But if you're not motivated to do more with it or take it further or explore how you can improve that industry, that career, or other people's lives, like, there isn't going to be a whole lot of growth. And a lot of you may even start to resent this job, which is obviously going to impact how things play out for you. I'm just saying. So Spirit really just wants you to kind of get back into balance, really tap into your deeper emotional side, your emotional connection to what it is that you pursue, what it is that you want, and not make any more sudden moves or decisions until you really understand what it is that you want. Does that make sense? Some of you guys might also be trying to do more than one thing or multiple things and seeing what sticks. And Spirit's like, no, that's not going to work. You really got to sit and figure out which one you want to do. And it doesn't matter. Your decision may be different from someone else's, another Aquarius's. It doesn't matter, but there needs to be some sort of connection for you, whatever it is that you decide to do. Bottom line. All right, Aquariuses, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. I know these are pretty short, the first readings of the month, but if you guys want a bonus reading in the middle of the month, I do a general reading and a love reading, a 2-for-1 special for the top 3 zodiac signs that engage with my content the most. So if you want to be put in the running to be America's Next Top Model, I'm just kidding. If you want a bonus reading for your zodiac sign, engage with this video in some way, like, comment, share, whatever. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading with a couple of oracle decks and see what final messages Spirit has for you. Spiritual team, ancestor, spirit, oracle cards, what additional messages do you have for the Aquarius collective at this time? What additional messages do you have for the Aquarius collective at this time? Okay, what do we have? Treat your body well. Exercise, meditate, and massage. Look at that. You guys need rest. Instead of trying to force yourself to keep going or keep working or keep pursuing something, some of you guys need to take a moment to like sit back and really decide on a path, because I feel like you guys are working with no direction in mind, other than maybe making money or, I don't know, buying a house. But I feel like there is another direction that Spirit wants you to sit and consider, and you guys working yourselves to the bone isn't really doing anything for you on an emotional level or in your long-term goal. Okay, what else do we have? Go after your goals, persist, encourage, and advance. Okay, but also at the same time, there needs to be balance. There needs to be a direction. How do you know what you're trying to achieve if you don't have a specific goal or journey selected for yourself? Okay, finally, at the bottom of the deck, I wish I was joking. It says balance yourself, direction, growth, and life stages. So balance between treating your body well and going after your goals. Getting clear on what makes you feel good. I feel like this could also be a reading about hustle culture and recognizing that like you don't need to exhaust yourselves in pursuit of happiness and success. For a lot of you, that's the message too. Like you need to find balance in order to be whole, in order to be really present for your goals and for the success that you achieve. Some of you guys keep pushing yourselves to a point of exhaustion. You don't even have a moment to sit and like celebrate. I don't know. That's what I'm getting there. I'm going to go ahead and close it out with one final deck. Spiritual team, tea leaf fortune cards. What final messages do you have for the Aquarius collective? What final messages do you have for the Aquarius collective? I'm going to go to the other half of the deck. Nothing's coming out here. What final messages do you have for the Aquarius collective? Any final messages for the Aquarius collective at this time? I know that can't be everything. Only one card has come out so far. I might go back to the other half. Let's just see. Spiritual team, tea leaf fortune cards. What final messages do you have for the Aquarius collective? What final messages do you have for the Aquarius collective? Okay, so only 3 cards came out, but that's okay. Let's take a look at and see what they say. Okay, so we have the Fair Man, which is the first card that popped out. It says dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So this could represent you. This could represent someone you work for, work with, are pursuing these dreams and goals with. We also have the Frying Pan, trouble, and accusations. I didn't get any of that. I didn't get any of that. Yeah, I'm not getting any of that. Other than with the Justice card, it feels like, okay. I can kind of see that story. So, someone it looks like possibly some sort of either misunderstanding or intentional misleading when it comes to either romance or an opportunity of some kind. Okay. And someone wholeheartedly listened to this person. This could have been like a get rich quick scheme, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? That appeals to like what it is that you truly want, which is maybe freedom, financial freedom. And I feel like some of you guys maybe got duped. Okay. Or someone is trying to accuse you of something, but having the justice card here definitely tells me that some of you guys could be going to court over this, whatever this is. We also have the pale, time to get out of a situation. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, some of you guys could be in need of getting out of a certain career. Okay. So this career could be something that is maybe forcing you to do things that are kind of shady or, not conducive to like your morals, ethics, and values, something like that. Um, and spirit's like, it's time to go. This might make you money. It might not. It might land you in jail, honestly, for some of you. And that's not you. That's not who you are either. Okay. Aquarius, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading. If it resonated for you, I would love to know how. Maybe share this with another Aquarius if you feel like it would resonate for them. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am also on TikTok and Instagram. I do some really fun things over there, and my handles are down below in the description box. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys at the next reading. And until then, please take care of yourselves. Bye.